So you emceed a conservative event last night?
Yeah, I did. Not short notice.
Conservative what? Like BC conservatives?
BC, yeah, the BC Conservative Party. Now the United Party. I mean, I don't know. Most people probably know this, but the United Party basically is no longer.
Yeah.
Kevin Falcon decided to not have run. It'll be interesting to see how.
What's the name of the party now?
It's the BC Conservative Party.
Okay.
The other party is no more. Okay. The other right-leaning, if you want to call it that. They wouldn't even have called themselves that. They would have called them the center free enterprise.
And the BC Conservatives are right-leaning only on fiscally.
No, I wouldn't say that.
No,
I wouldn't say that. I think that what came even out of the dinner last night. It was a fundraiser dinner, and a friend of mine, their family, they put a lot of effort into it and asked me to MC. And I mean, as always, I went in with no preparation. So I don't think I butchered it too bad. But it was interesting just to hear the candidates even speak. Right, different values for sure. Different, not all the same things they're passionate about. I think that what really came out of it is that. If you were going to draw a line in the sand of what the difference would be is that, and you can see it even at our school board level in Chilliwack at the public school system, but it's like the families, like Conservative Party is going to let parents make a decision on the family, right? It's not going to be it's not going to be the school system that's going to decide what's best for the kid. Yeah. It's not going to be the government. It's not going to be some, and obviously if a parent's not doing the right things or whatever, we have systems in place where people step in, but there needs to be the criteria that a child be removed before you're going to start telling a parent how they're going to parent their child, right? Families have different values. It's a free country. You're still allowed to have different values. And I think that's what's really, to me, has shifted where it's like, now if you don't follow the thought, the cultural direction we're going, you're the big end. It's like, no, like I just think differently than you, and that should be okay. Yeah. That's the country, And so I think when you say, hey, it's fiscally conservative, well, it's definitely fiscally conservative, which is what I'm excited about. The NDP government, we've had a boom years now with, full employment, very good employment. And our economy's been doing pretty well, and they've ran massive deficits. Now we're going to go into a trough, and we're starting to see it in the nonprofits that I'm involved in, that I'm on the boards of. And you're going to start to see governments justifying deficit spending because we're in hard times. It's like, no, like we've had deficit spending for years and massive deficit. I saw an article the other day federally that the government we have now took over in 2015, and in 8 years, they doubled the national debt. It's insane. They doubled the national debt. I'm going to say the number wrong, but I think it's 600 and some billion they added. And I remember when Harper, I'm getting older now. I remember when Harper was in power, and I was frustrated. He was running deficits. It was 2008 or whatever in the financial 2010 and stuff. Yeah. And they were like $2, $3, $4 billion deficits. And I'm like, these are massive, these $1 billion deficits. And
yeah, it's
just insane.
It's
not going to end well. And there's guys that listen to this that are just loading up on Bitcoin as we're talking, right, and buying gold. And
I actually brought Mark to come on because Mark Van Ort did the Bitcoin podcast with me because he wants to ask you a bunch of questions because he said something about the fact that he goes that you thought
gold was better than Bitcoin.
No, that you would be a fan of Bitcoin. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that episode and were blessed by it, would you be willing to support the show? That would help a lot in creating more content, improving the quality of the content, putting the production value, getting more guests on, and me being able to spend more time and energy towards it. So if you're interested in doing that, you can click up here and it'll take you to a support page. But you can also subscribe to the podcast by clicking over here and doing that. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.